Hello, good afternoon. We are joined with Sasheen Uncle, owner of Isabella Gourmet Foods. We're about to conduct an interview regarding her entrepreneurial history, who she is, and just to get some information about her business as it pertains to this my entrepreneur assignment. So we are now joined by Isabella Uncle, owner of Isabella Gourmet Foods.
Right. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you very much for being here and for giving me your time.
Not
know
a
you are
problem.
very busy and that time is money in your experience.
Definitely.
So I'd like to begin this interview by just asking a few simple questions. One of them, very first one, is who is Isabella?
Well, basically, Isabella is an entrepreneur. She's a mother of 4 wonderful children. And I ventured into entrepreneur 2017. I quit my job 2015. Right.
Okay. And what are your interests?
Well, my interest is basically to make money, provide a service to customers, right, and basically to grow as an entrepreneur, right.
And no doubt about providing for your family.
Right.
Right. And what did you do prior to becoming an entrepreneur?
Well, I've worked in the financial sector for several years, right, and being in the financial sector for several years, it has enhanced my customer service, my capability of dealing with customers on a day-to-day basis, which is why now I'm in the entrepreneur world. It is comfortable, right, because I've interacted with the public over the years, right, so being out here, it is fun. It gives me more time, which is why I'm actually here with you. Right, so that is one of the advantages of being an entrepreneur.
And as I say, I really appreciate the time taken
Not a
for
problem.
this interview. So what inspired the development of your idea?
Well, what really happened, as I said, I quit my job in 2015, and me and my partner, we were at home. He was unemployed at the time, right? So we had a friend that was staying with us, and we were wondering, how is it that we can make some additional cash? And we saw him came in from Kingston, and he came in with a pack of nuts wrapped in a bag, and we were like, what is that? Where did you get that? And he said, in my town. And I said, interesting. So we started to do some research on the different seeds, and we got information where we could get it, and thus we started Isabella Gourmet Foods to get cash to provide for our family.
Okay, that's good, that's good. And how did you get started?
How did I
loan?
No. Up until today, we have never borrowed a loan.
What? So this is straight out of pocket?
It is straight out of pocket. Right.
That must be challenging in some aspects.
At sometimes it do get challenging because in the entrepreneur world it takes a minimum of 5 to 10 years before you can actually see something. But once you're consistent, once you know what it is that you want to achieve and you set your mind to do it, trust me. At times I feel like yes, I want to give up, but then I look back and I realize that listen, no great person becomes great overnight. It has to take time. So you just have to be patient.
And deep down I sense that there is some major role played by God in you.
Yes.
Because you speak
Definitely.
so confidently.
Definitely.
You can see it. You can see it, man.
Definitely.
So how long did it take from conception to the launch of your business?
Alright, so basically it took me about a year and a half. Isabella Gourmet Food was known in 2019 when I was exposed to the Made in Manchester Expo, and I was featured in the Gleaner.
Okay.
Right.
And I think you have a copy of that article, right?
Yes.
I might need a copy of that article.
Not a problem.
So that's good. Very interesting.
Yes.
What were your priorities initially when you started, and how have they changed since then?
Alright, so my priorities was basically to get a lot of persons in the health environment, or not even health, the unhealthy set of persons that wants to leave the unhealthy side, which is why I developed all these fascinating products which you know of, such as the peanut cake, which is mixed with pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, and peanuts with less sugar. Because a lot of persons want to cut away from the sugar. So the priority was to ensure that persons that love these fascinating products but yet they are too sweet, we cut back on the sugar. So our priority is to ensure that you're still enjoying our products that is known to be sweet but yet it is not too sweet.
And fundamentally it's healthy for you.
Yes.
So what are some of the most significant challenges that you have faced during this life cycle of your business, and how has it shaped the business?
Some of the most challenges that I have faced is sales.
Sales.
Right. We were in supermarkets, but as a small business owner, when you go in the supermarket on the shelves, you have a lot of competition. Now, the typical Jamaican person is known to stick to the evil that they know. Traditional brands. Right. So, because we just entered into the market, in the supermarket, persons tend to shy away from the brand because they are not familiarizing themselves with the brand. It is not an household name. So what we do, we will go in from time to time, encourage persons to buy the brand, tell them about it, and give them samples. But it did not work. The goods will stay there, and they're perishable items. So what I have to do, I will have to go and pull them back from the shelves. So there I was operating at a loss. And as I said, we have never been financed by a financial institution. So I bear the brunt of it. Right. So that is the major challenge and setback that we faced.
And with the knowledge and experience garnered since the business, would you have changed anything with the knowledge that you now know in your first approach to business?
Yes, I would.
And how?
First, marketing, advertising, and promotion.
Marketing, advertising, and promotion.
Right. Those are the first things that anybody entering into entrepreneurship should do. Because when I came out and took the risk, I did not do any of that. I just came out and do.
Hit the ground running.
Right. So now that we have grown and we went back to the drawing board and we realized that, hey, this is what we did wrong, how can we correct it moving forward, and we did such. Right.
Okay. So marketing, promotion, and advertisement. That's three household things that we are, fundamental things that we have to pay attention to when doing this entrepreneurial thing. Alright. So how long did it take you to find success, and describe the feeling? Or are you still searching?
I am not searching. As I said, in any business, it takes time. Well, it basically took, to me, to be honest, success is not overnight, but it took us about a minimum of 3 to 4 years. Right, before we were actually established fully. We got ourselves registered in February 2019, and from there we have been going
From strength
to strength. Right, we're in 2 pharmacies. We're in Young's Pharmacy in Maypen and Zane's Pharmacy in Montreal.
So expansion is slowly but surely taking
Right.
place.
Right.
Oh, that's good. And what advice would you give someone trying to become an entrepreneur?
Well, first and foremost, I will let you know, guys, it is not easy.
Not a bed of roses.
It is not a bed of roses. It's not a walk in the park. Trust me. You have to be persistent. Right, because days are going to come when you don't even make one sale. You just feel like you just push this thing under the carpet and I'll wave it and I'm going to find myself a job. But you just have to know that this is what I want for myself. I want to be financially free. I want to be just basically providing a service to others to make them feel happy, to make them be healthy, and just, being your own boss. You also want to create employment for others, but trust me, just continue to do what it is that you want, and once you put in the work, you will succeed.
that you are not reinventing the wheel. You are doing things that everybody can do. You just have to be confident because you resonate confidence
Right.
and you work hard.
Very.
And what is the vision for your business?
Well, the vision for the business is that we want to go international. We want to be providing these products to persons that are in the diaspora. Right. We want to go international, not just locally. We want persons overseas to know that there's an Isabella Gourmet Foods brand here in Jamaica that offer authentic products at an affordable price, and that is really good.
I see you hit the ground good, man. You're building a strong brand.
Yes.
That's evident.
Yes.
And what are the characteristics that you look for in prospective employees? Being that expansion is.
Alright, so basically, getting persons to stay on board has been a challenge because we do have persons that come on board but they're not willing to put in the work. Because it is a startup business, persons tend to shy away from doing what it is that we have required of them. But what we basically search for are persons that are dedicated, persons that are self-motivated, persons that are willing to go the extra mile, and basically I want to have persons around me that understand life on a whole. I don't want you to just show up because I am paying you. I want you to show up because I have a service, I need your help, and we can just work together to achieve each other goal. Right.
And what are the characteristics? Oh, sorry. How you motivate your staff?
How do I motivate my staff? Well, basically, I motivate my staff. If it is that you want to stay with this brand, you have to go back to school. You have to develop yourself. If it is that you have a gift or a talent, I don't expect you to stay around me forever. I want you to go out, find that hidden talent, monetize on it, like I did, and grow.
That's strong.
Right. Nobody can come around and be on the same level. Where do you see yourself within the next 5 years? I don't want to see you on my production line. I want to see you in your own space doing what it is that you love. Right. So from time to time when persons do come, that is what we ensure that they engage themselves in activities that they are passionate about. Right. So that is how we encourage our staff members. Right.
Well, this is the conclusion of part 1 of the interview for my introduction to entrepreneurship assignment. I'm Aldro Barrington and I'm glad to have Miss Shasheen Uncle, owner of Isabella Gourmet Foods, who took the time out to share with us some interesting information as it relates to business, perception, and how to drive a business forward. So in our part 2 session, which will be held soon, we will further delve into certain aspects of this entrepreneur's life. Thank you.